This started off as a how-to and then quickly became a, this is what I'm doing, documenting. Hey, welcome back. I'm not sure where we left off, but this is the next day. I started on the front and had trouble with the front, so I went to the back because the back was a little bit easier, a lot easier. Fighting with the front. For anyone doing this, sometimes it goes easily and sometimes it does not. Fair warning. So, this is where I am. So that bolt in the back here, that's the one that broke. I have a replacement for that. Yes, you've got a whale on this to separate these two. So what I did was pull the bolt, try to spread the back, but it's very difficult. On the Beetle, it's in the front, so it's way easier. Thanks a lot, VW. Thanks. So I've been wailing away on this. As you can see, I've missed and hit, and now it is out. Or close to being out. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut sway bar link, anti-sway bar link, cut it, remove the housing, and then get down here and probably cut this bolt so I can remove this. Put the new one in, go and buy a new end link. For me, they are $50, $49 and change. I will do this, I'll cut it, do what I have to do the other side, and then that will determine whether I get one or two. And as you can see, this spring is broken. That's why the ride was crap. A lot of people say you've got to pull the center bolt to get the axle, half shaft, whatever you want to call it, out of the way. But as you can see, I've managed to get it without pulling that bolt, or pulling the lower arm bolts, the ball joint for the lower arm, to remove the bottom. Just a update. I'm going to get back to this. When I have it out, I will bring you back. Call you back. Update. I pulled the bolt for the lower part of the anti-sway bar link. So maybe I will, once this shock is out, try removing that top part of the end link. So really now it's just to go up into the engine bay, pull those 3 bolts, and this should fall out, and then I've got to take the top hat off and move it to the new shock. Gotta grab the vacuum and clean this out too. Alright, those look like 14s? Maybe 13. Yeah, 13. So, pulling these bolts. Naturally for this car, the part that holds the bolt is spinning as well. This car, so it looks like I am going to have to remove the wiper blades, or wiper arms. I took one off, and I'm working on the other. Oh my goodness, nothing on this is easy. Frick. Beautiful. And I've got a probably blister on the inside of this finger and a blister on the thumb from hammering that spindle. Everything's fighting me. What are you teaching me, God? Okay, so now the cowl can come off. It almost feels as though it's urethaned on with the windshield. Oh boy. So there's a little channel below the windshield, and that's what, oh sorry, there's a channel below the windshield, and that's what it clips into. So you just got to keep rocking it until it breaks loose. I got some vacuuming to do because I don't have enough to do already. Now it's time to try to get the end link off. This is supposed to be one spring. Sometimes you do all you can do and you're burnt out, stressed, frustrated. Don't be too big to call in backup. I'm sure you can see this big mark here. Yeah, started making mistakes because I was trying so hard. So I called in backup. And like family, they come through. The bolts on the top are spinning, so cutting them off. They come with bolts, new top hat, so just cutting the thing off. I want to use some words, but you know. All right, update you when we're finished. All right, so I'm just going to show you, yes, it's a mess, and no, I don't want to talk about it. There's the new strut. There's the old one to the left. Yes, that is those. It's supposed to be a single spring, but yes, it is broken. It's in two pieces. There you go. Two pieces. I did not do that. That's the way it was. It's after 11 o'clock. My neighbors, I'm sure, hate me. But I gotta get this done. So, this side is out now. My flashlight has just died, so you can't see jack. Alright, well, in the morning, I'll let you know if... no, I'll just let you know. I'll just update you. Okay, so of course that strut is out. I just put some anti-seize, or for the Americans, anti-seize in there. We got to get the other one in now. Oh shoot, we still got to get that lower link off. Yes, we cut the link. Like I said I was going to do on the other side and then didn't need to do it, but whatever. Alright, let me get back to work. Let us get back to work. Okay, so, update. So, my brother came over to give me a hand. Thank you very much, c.uproductionz. Appreciate that. I really do. Family comes through, right? When family is needed, family comes through. Or at least they're supposed to. We were up until 3:30 Thursday morning. No, Friday morning. Trying to get this together because the wife and I had to go, well, we didn't have to, but we went to a camp. And so now that I'm back, we had to take the day of the camp, I jumped in the Jetta to test drive it, and it was making all kinds of clunking noises, which I guess is to be expected, seeing how we were up and burnt out at that time, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., something like that. So I parked it, we took the Golf. Now I'm back. I've just gone through and nut and check. Just nut and bolt check the whole suspension. And now it's together. It is sitting, and it was taller than the Golf before, and now it is much lower than the Golf. Here's what it looks like. So it's got nothing on the Audi, but look how much lower it is than the Golf. Still needs a little bit of love here and there, but I mean, generally speaking, it's a good car. Alright, let me give you a side profile so you can see the wheel, the tire to fender gap. Much tighter. And these are just stock wheels. And of course I stanced it. There you go, Omar. It's stanced. It could be dialed in a little bit more. I mean, the rear wheel is not bad. Could come out maybe another 4 mil. And the front probably another 6 mil or so. But as the daily, it's all right. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. So that's done. Now time to go play with the nephews and nieces that are here. Gotta shower first. I stink. Thank you very much for watching Initial Speed. Hope you learned something. This started off as a how-to and then quickly became a this is what I'm doing, documenting, because bolts broke, tie rods or end links needed to be cut. It was a whatever show, as they say. Anyhow, thank you very much for watching. I'm part of Initial Speed and I'm out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment, please.